Hey, Tony Gassins here. Now y'all gotta forgive me, can't look at the camera cause I'm driving. Kids getting dropped off at the school bus. The bus stop. So yeah, so what I want to talk to y'all about with this is kind of like what I've been telling y'all about as far as, man, come on now, don't y'all come over here playing and be done hit my car now. Boy, I know y'all parents got it. Sure to be getting me a check out you. And I was sitting back there on my window. I had my son back there writing and drawing on my window. Is what I'll be sure is doing is what I told y'all that I would do if I had to do it all over. That I would go with a woman based on who she is. Now, fortunately, I got blessed with an amazing wife who is also who I'm attracted to as well. Not to say that Luenell is not attractive. And y'all listen. Somebody came in the comments talking about Luenell is beautiful inside and out. And remember, everybody beautiful in the sight of the Lord, but y'all stay out the comments with that foolishness, trying to make like that this woman is the most beautiful thing that y'all done ever seen, and that every man done wanted her whole life. It's like we live in America, and there are certain looks that are pedestalized and promoted, and that's what we over here to be real. Like, we understand beauty is in the eye to beholder. We understand that everybody's beautiful in the sight of the Lord. We understand that there's no such thing as a ugly child of God. We understand all that, but we being very real about what we talking about and attraction. And so when it comes to a situation like with Al B. Sure, he is not known for being with a woman that look like Luenell. Don't mean that she's unattractive. It means her look is not the look that men like him have traditionally and consistently gone for. But what he is doing is what more men need to do. Now, hopefully it's authentic, it's organic, it's real. But and I don't see why it wouldn't be. I'm gonna be honest with you, because although Luenell touching a little bit of money, it's a lot of single women out here that got more money than her and that make more money than her. So this ain't about just money. Like, yeah, she not broke. He ain't mixing with no broke end, but this ain't just about money, because if it was just about money, he could go get one of these very unattractive white women who is the daughter of a billionaire. Like, he done been in the circles, he done been in the networks to where he know who out here who's single. Like, if he really wanted to, he could shoot his shot at Khloe Kardashian and probably come up, probably get her if he really wanted to. And she touching mega M's and these artists, these R&B artists and all that. It's like most women want love over everything. Like, I talk to women every day as a life coach, and there's really never a call that a woman don't want to talk about love. Even if she want to talk about business first, we're gonna talk about love. So that let me know that love matters to nearby every single woman. So this ain't just about money, and it may not be about money at all. But the point that I'm trying to make is what he's doing by being with somebody who he would not conventionally be seen with is what more men need to do. And if more men did what I'll Be Sure is doing, our divorce rate would go way down. If men and women would get with who they are emotionally and mentally compatible with versus who they are physically compatible with, our divorce rate will go way down. But as humans, we so caught up on the physical. And remember, they did a study where they took, could have been a Stanford study, I can't remember. They took and they put these people, they all came together, and they asked these people, what are you looking for in a partner? What you looking for in a partner? And they got the person list. Then they took and they had them, everybody tell us all about you. Who are you? What you like to do? What you don't like to do? Everything this right there in the third. And then who you looking for? So, for example, here go this woman. She said, I want a man who is a man of God. He is over 6 foot tall. He like classical music. He like walks in the park. He love to travel. All that right there. And then they took and put her with a man who hate to travel, don't like getting out the house, but he is a 10 out of 10 in the looks department. He look exactly like how she want him to look. Over 6 foot, jawline, muscular, athletic build, this complexion. But he everything the opposite of what she say she wanted. They did that with all these people, and the people took and said, oh my goodness, this is amazing. He is exactly what I want. She is exactly what I want. And the people prove with that study that we care more about the external than the internal. And that's what I'll Be Sure is doing different, because you got to realize Luenell is not a Coke bottle figure. She not, petite, skinny, slim, perky booty, perky breasts, all of that. It ain't like she got a baby face. None of that. Like, she is a normal woman living her life, resting in her essence, and she comfortable in her skin. She not trying to be something she ain't, like, listen, she probably got the money if she wanted to go under the knife. She could get a facelift, plastic surgery. She could get a BBL. Like, she could go do all that. It's a lot of women her age that do stuff like that. Like, remember, that's how Kanye West's mama passed away. She went to go get her body done. It's a lot of women that do stuff like that. It's a lot of women doing plastic surgery. She not doing that. She comfortable in her skin. So the thing what she got is, she got that aura. She got that drip. She got that ooh ah. She got that little substance about her that a man feel that love. He feel that love. He feel that tenderness. That's what she got. And so that's how she got that I'll Be Sure. Like, he at an age to where he realized, so being in that coma, he come out that coma, it's like now he see the value of life. Now he realize what matter. Now he done shifted, and he realized, like, hey, this bigger than your attraction. Like, this bigger than a woman booty. This bigger than a woman, conventional beauty or societal beauty. Like, this bigger than that. This here about this woman heart. who she is as a person at her core. That's what he realized. So he realized, like, hey, it means more. And that's what I want more men to do. I want more men to do that. And when I talk to men, a lot of men be like, no, I wouldn't be with a woman who overweight. Luenell would classify as overweight. I wouldn't be with a woman who overweight. I'm like, why not? Like, she could lose weight. If it's in the card for her to lose weight, if it's meant for her to lose weight, she could lose weight. What you mean? You want to be with her? Y'all get in the gym together. It's like, you might taste that cooking and realize why she got that little bit of weight on her. Cooking like that. But a lot of guys, they won't do it. Same thing with women. Women want these men that look like a pit bull. Want these pit bull looking men. You know, just want the mean, tough, handsome guy. And it be like, listen, that ain't everything. Like, that's not everything. And that's what they be wanting. They be wanting these men that look so amazing, look so immaculate. And I be trying to introduce women and connect them with surgeons, doctors, lawyers, dentists. Oh no, Tony, no, absolutely not. He's not a looker. He look like Kermit the Frog. Like, come on now. Like, what? Like, that man don't look bad. Come on now. Like, put that man in an outfit. Like, tell him y'all going to get braces together. Y'all going to do this or that. Like, come on now. Don't do that man like that. But that's what they'll take and do. They don't want the man. Then they go get the other man, and that thing, you know, he cheating on her. He beating on her. He cussing her out. It's like, oh, but he look how you want him to look. And that be the issue right there. That be the issue. So you got to take and you got to realize and understand. Like, you got to realize and understand. You got to look at that thing and you got to say, okay, this what we going through. This what it's gonna be. So I got to give this a real shot. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times, and see, this is the thing. You may not be an empath. And you may not be able to become an empath. See, one thing I have learned as an empath is that I could see beauty in every woman, regardless of how she looked, regardless of her complexion, regardless of her weight, regardless of her height, her race, whatever. I could see beauty in every woman. And what I have learned is, wow, somebody wasn't paying attention up there. What I have learned is when you have an empathetic heart, you get to see people for who they are. So you may have to go serve the homeless. You may need to go work down at the soup kitchen. You may need to go do some charity. You may need to donate half of your check to a non-profit organization. Link in the description. I'm playing now. I'm playing, but y'all have me on the scammer page. But you might need to, and I don't mean half, you might need to give 10% of your check to a non-profit. You know, whatever it is, to where you start to develop and you start to build your heart to be more empathetic, to be more caring, to be more giving, to be more loving. So that way you could see a person for who they are and not seeing them for who you are and for where you at. What we got going on here? Wow, man, living over there at the edge of the woods. Got him a little tent and got him a little sign that say investors needed. He homeless. That man, he got a dream. I wonder if he really need investors or if he just got him a sign. He had to get that sign made though. Say investors need it. Got him a little tent over there. Man, boy, it's real out here, man. And it's hard to get on your feet. Once you off of them, it's hard to get back on them. Man, I feel bad for them. My goodness. I mean, and they letting them live over there too. They ain't bothering them. It's just right at the edge of the woods. See how these woods look? He living right at the edge of it, right at the front of the woods. Off the sidewalk, right off the sidewalk. God bless him. I need to spend my night outside one night like that to humble myself. See what that feel like. See, that's what you got to do. You want to be an empath? Go do something like that. Go spend the night outside. Take some mace now. Take a little knife and a gun too. Just in case somebody try to open your tent, come in there, get them a little something. You can hit them in the face with that mace. But that's what you're gonna have to do. Like, listen, I'm telling y'all, like, we come into a time and a place to where it's kind of like anything in life. Like, there was golden ages. There was the golden ages. Like, I wish I was a dope boy when Frank Lucas and Frank Matthews was a dope boy. When Freeway Ricky Ross was a dope boy. Man, I could have been out here, woo! And I probably might be smarter than them. I might have got away with it. Boom. Got away with it. Got on out there. Got me some millions. And got out the game. Like, it was a time and a period for everything. Like, think about when Warren Buffett got into stocks. Like, that might be right now for you. You might be right now 30 years old. Start learning them stocks like Warren Buffett. So when you 80, you one of the richest people in the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to realize and understand, like, it's different levels to the stuff. And this is not the time to be overly picky. Now, I do matchmaking, and other matchmaking companies, they charge $3,000, $5,000 a month. So that's why I only charge $1,000 a month. And I go in my network, my database, and I match for my clients. Yeah, I only open it up to my clients, people that I did a session with, and just select clients. Not everybody is fit for matchmaking. And I do a three-month commitment. So $3,000 up front. And I go out there and I pound the pavement and find matches. But it's like, everybody can't afford that, for one. Two, you're in a situation where, for one, everybody can't afford that. Two, everybody don't need that, meaning it's people out here for you that you just overlooking. So you got to get to the place to where you humble, and where you start looking, you start to see, like, okay, who want me that I'm overlooking, and how do I need to shift my mindset? And that's what Al B. Sure did. And this the thing, you will do that too if you go through a coma. You'll do that too. But that's the thing, can you do it without having to have a near-death experience? Can you see the person that's in your corner, the person that's in your ear? Can you see their worth without having to go through a near-death experience? That is the key. Like, see the person that's been trying to get you, trying to shoot their shot at you, the person that's been loyal to you, the person that's been there for you, the person that's been in your ear, the person that's been a shoulder for you to lean on, an ear for you to talk to, a heart for you to confide in. And you overlooking them because they not built how you want them to be built. They don't look how you want them to look, so you overlooking them. And you got to realize, you got to look and see and be like, hey, hold on now, what am I doing? Like, why am I overlooking this person? Why am I treating them like that? And so what Al B. Sure is doing, he's seeing Luenell for her natural, raw, authentic beauty. He realizing that she is the look of the women when they in they essence, versus going and getting under the knife and getting all of the makeup and getting all of the cool sculpting and the chiseling and the this and the that he realized, like, if he removed that from the other women his age, that they wouldn't look better than Luenell. So he realized, he looking at it like, hold on, I'm really overlooking this here woman. I'm overlooking this woman, and I'm sleeping on her when she got a heart of gold, and she ready and willing to love me and be there for me. And listen, the thing what it is like, a lot of times people, y'all gotta forgive me, I got text and stuff coming. I'm trying to film this here video. A lot of time people take and they forget that the person who is overlooked sometimes, the person who people sleeping on, they naturalness, they authenticity, that those people focus, they have to focus on their life. They got to focus on their bag. So them people network and make connections. Like, think about it. Luenell in a Las Vegas residency right now with her comedy. You know how cool that probably is? Like, the hotel or casino she performing at, the room they got her in probably so nice. Get to go down to the casino, blackjack and all that right there. Like, so I'll be sure get to live out there. So now he getting to live with Luenell. He getting to live out there. He getting to try his hand at some comedy. He get to try to write a little comedy. San Diego, I'm doing an event in the comedy club in San Diego, April 3rd and 4th. Get your ticket now if you're in California. Not just San Diego. I don't care if you in Butt Crite Township, California. Get your ticket now. Cause you know ain't no black folks in San Diego. Y'all know, yeah it is, Tony, we out here. No you ain't. No you ain't, you in the outskirts. Hey, get your ticket. But listen, so guess what they finna do? I seen a video and I seen somebody in the comments like, okay, clap, we happy for y'all. Now can we get the R&B and comedy show together? Guess what they finna do? Boom, tour. He up there singing, she come do the jokes, or vice versa. She come do the jokes, he come and sing. Boom, now he get to put him some money in his pocket. She putting money in her pocket. And now, their business, their brand. So hopefully he don't cheat on her like Desmond Scott did Christy. And they gonna eat. That tour, especially in a comedy club, they'll sell out all around the country. They'll sell out. They might sell out some shows outside the country. So it's like, think about that. So now, if he go get one of these women that is just solely based on looks, she ain't got no residency in Vegas. She ain't got no residency. She ain't got no talent like that. Can't do no stand-up comedy. So all he getting to do is battle with his ED if he at that age, or having them complications. He got to battle with the ED, and then when he get it going, get him a little 30 seconds of strokes and be done. And that's all she good for, is looks. Ain't got nothing else going on for her, just looks. And that's what you got to realize. It's like, flip-flop on the other side, just like with the men. I got clients who, when they get over their type, they realize when they get with that man, they fall in love with that ugly man. And I'm saying ugly in a, you know, facetious way. I don't really mean like in a yuck type of way. I'm just saying that, like, you know, derogatory, facetious. But what I mean by ugly man is he outside of what they wanted. He outside of their looks compatibility. He's not who they was checking for. Then when they get with that man, they realize, oh, everybody been overlooking him, but this man got emotion. Like, this man traveling around the globe. This man connected like a crossword puzzle. This man so tied in on his job. This man got a couple million in stocks in his retirement account. But when she was out there with Mr. Fine, Mr. Sexy, he just over broke. He got to move in with her. He tapping into her network to get a job. He tapping into her network. It's like she got to help him. She got to carry him. Cause why? Mr. Sexy. Mr. Look Good. But then the women who go ahead and get that guy who might have a little stomach on him, might have a little skin texture, might be a different complexion, whether that's lighter or darker, but just got him a different little look on him. Got him a different little look on him. Was not on her bingo card. She got with him, got to know him for him. Got to know him for him. And that thing, you know, she like, whoa, hold on now. I like this guy. All right, whoa, and he's amazing. He nice. He this, he that. Yeah, he's still gonna have his couple little things. You know, he's still gonna have a couple little things that she kind of is, you know, little leery about. But it's like, it's way better, way easier than that other guy. Than what she used to. So it's like, oh wow, okay, got me a little something here. And I got clients that didn't happen for. When they finally listen to me. And this is the thing, I be trying to help y'all without hurting your feelings. Cause it's like, the thing about it is, we be stuck on ourselves. And we be talking about what our level is, and this and that, and this level and that level, and la 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 la. And it's like, listen, you might have a cock eye. And it's like, don't be out here with that eye doing all that, and then you want to be picky. It's like, listen, we make a concession for that eye. It's like, come on now. Like, what about your lips? What about your nose? What about your head? What about your edges? What about your hairline? What about your complexion? You know, it's like, nobody is as good looking as we think we is. I had to block a lady the other day talking about, Tony, you don't look good. You look like a pregnant uncle. What? Hater? What the world is a pregnant uncle? What? Hey, man, don't come over here trying me. You probably look like the bike of 69 Ford Broncos. And so it's like, think about it though. And that's why I had to come to the realization. Like, listen, okay, if my wife put on a little bit of weight, all right, I can't be mad about that. I'm gonna get mad about that. I done put on weight. I was 40 pounds lighter when I met my wife. So I can't get mad if she put on a little bit of weight. I don't put on weight. It's like, got that wrinkle in my forehead. I don't dye my beard. One day I'm gonna die, come on here and y'all gonna be like, Tori, what's going on? Go back to the salt and pepper. Like, no, don't tell me what to do. I'm trying to out here look young. And so that's the thing. It's like, you got to understand that you are ugly to somebody. We all is ugly to somebody. So you have to pipe down. You got to see you somebody, and you got to realize that you have to be realistic. And let me tell you something. What y'all don't realize is when you get you somebody that see you as a prize, you're gonna get treated differently. When you only want somebody that you see as a prize externally, now you can see them as a prize internally, but when you see them as a prize externally, you're gonna be slaving in that relationship. You're going to be busting your butt. You're going to be bent over backwards. Everything is gonna be tired. Your feet gonna hurt, your jaw's gonna hurt, your hands gonna hurt. Your life is going to suck because you are not the prize. You got with somebody that you think look like a prize, and you did it for your ego. You did it to feel better about yourself. I'm gonna tell you, I want me somebody. If I was where y'all at, single, to the single people, if I was single, I want me somebody ugly. Y'all, Tony, that's easy to say. Your wife beautiful. Yeah, I got my wife in the golden ages, 20 years ago. Like, you're not me. It's 2026. You not finna get what I got. Like, you gotta stop comparing. Well, God could do anything. Why he ain't did it yet? It don't take God no time. If it's something he could do and he wanna do, it's done. It don't take God no time to do nothing. So you gotta realize that might not be what God wants for you. Because God is saying, listen, you want me to send you somebody that you lust over? And lust is a sin. So ain't worried about who you lusting after. Who got a heart after me? That's what God's saying. I'm sending you people whose heart is a heart after mine. You want me to send you somebody who make your ovaries jump, who make your ankle lane stand up. I'm sending you somebody whose heart got a heart after mine. That's what the Lord doing. And what you got to realize is when you allow their heart to speak to your heart, and you get close to that person, you're going to see their beauty. You're going to see their beauty. And people beautify backwards. So when you get somebody that's beautiful, they going to go down. You get somebody that's less beautiful, they going to go up. That's just how it works. That's how it works. That's why when you see Miss Hot stuff from high school, you be like, ooh, what happened to you? Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh. Woo. You be like, alright. But then the woman who was in high school who had extra weight on her, you know, pigtails, bobo shoes, wearing tie-dye. You see her later, 20 years later, you like, whoa, what the world happened? What in the Pilates is this? And so that's how it works. People level up later. People level up later. My oldest son, he had eczema growing up. So his skin was like peeling. And he would always be red and peely, and Sometimes we'll take them to the park, and ladies, women will come get their kid, take their kid away from our son. His eczema was so bad. Now, the boy getting posted on the little thirst trap pages, the little pages of handsome black men and all that. They posting his little behind. I say, boy, calm down, boy. Now he got a thirst trap TikTok, licking his lips. But see, that what changed my viewpoint, because I'm like, if normally I see a man do that, I'm like, he gay. But I know my son, I live with my son, I talk to my son all the time. Punch him in the chest all the time, let him know, son, listen, boy, listen. Everything's great with him. All right now, boy. Hey, listen. All right. And so, but it's because he basking in this looks maxing, because he was always picked on, always overlooked. So now he 18 years old and got him a little bit of a face card. But so now all of the girls that thought he was ugly his whole life, now they see him on these thirst trap pages, now they see him getting posted, now they like, oh, hey Tony, how you doing? He like, nah, back then you wasn't on me. Now how you all on me? And so Mike Jones, and so it's like, you got to understand that, to where, get to their heart. Get to their heart. Because I'm going to tell you something I used to notice. Growing up, high school, early college, pretty women was always broke. Pretty women was always broke. I don't know what it was. I used to never forget. Like, that's a little Camry right there, right? Little Toyota right there, right? So, Nissan Altima, Nissan Maxima, that used to be the car. I remember one time seeing this Nissan Altima, had some rims on it. I'm like, ooh, that thing clean, blacked out tint. I'm like, ooh, that thing clean. I'm like, and I could tell it was a girl car, because of how the rims was, how the car looked, how the tint. I'm like, this is a girl. So I follow the car, boom. Because I want me somebody with some money, man. I follow the car, boom. They park, get out. She voluptuous. When I say voluptuous now, she was about 5'4", 200 to 250 pounds. So I seen that, I took note of that. Okay. So I realized I couldn't handle her. Cause see me, I used to want me a woman I could lift up over my head. So I said, I ain't gonna be able to handle that, cause I'm not that strong right now. I ain't got enough leverage on 5'10". See, if I was 6'2", I got a little more distant from the ground. I could bend my knees and I could get on up under you and get you on up there. And so I said, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. All right, boom, that's the silver one. Then I see a little plum, color Altima with the honeycomb rims on it. Boom, I follow that. Look at it, she parked. Boom, again, voluptuosity. I mean, just hips just swinging. You know, she probably about around, again, 200, 250. One time on the highway, look over, Mustang, 20-inch rims on it, clean, wave her down, hey, pull over. We pull over, she get out. She was probably 90 pounds. She probably was 90 pounds. Too little. Cause it's like, when you that skinny, it's like, nah, but she probably 5'6", 90 pounds. So it's like, when you that little, the head sometimes sitting up there, you know, I'm 18, 19, 20 years old, so I'm picky. I'm looking for the right type of look now. Couldn't do it. So what I realized, the women who is outside of the beauty constructs, they get overlooked because people are shallow. So being that they being overlooked, they focus on their schoolwork and they focus on their grind. So they focus on that and end up becoming an RN. Whereas all the very beautiful, conventionally beautiful women was out here tricking. Out here sleeping around, living their life, partying, getting in the club for free, getting free dinners every week, just getting wined and dined, getting flipped and tossed. And so the very beautiful women had a lot more access. So they had as many bodies as the handsome men, as the athlete men. But yet we had this delusion as men to where we did not want a woman with more than 5 bodies in their 20s. So we in our 20s, we looking for a woman in our teens, so not even 20s. But you know, you 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And if a woman say she got more than 5 bodies, you gone. You gone at that age. It's different if you in your 40s, 30s, something like that. But you gone. And then what you realize, the women who's overlooked, they'll have no bodies. Or they'll have 1, have 2. They'll be under that 5. But they'll work a 40-hour-a-week job, LPN, RN, home health aide, medical coding and billing, paralegal, whatever it was. But bought her bread. Cosmetology school, all that right there. The beautiful girls, conventionally, because remember, everybody beautiful inside of the Lord now. Conventionally beautiful, brokiana. Every now and then you'll meet a woman that's conventionally beautiful and she got money. She bought her bread. She got a good job. So what they started doing is the girls who were seen as very pretty, they would go be a RN at 25, 28, 30, because they realized like, oh, getting flipped and tossed for a steak dinner is played out. Like, I'm ready to settle down and get a husband, but these men don't want to just come and take care of me. So I gotta bring something to the table. And I'll never forget Video Vixen, who people were saying was getting flipped and tossed and was out there, you know, Luciano. I'll never forget, she went to med school, or went to whatever kind of school. Never forget that. Went and did that though. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So y'all done took, so you done took and got your little escapades on, and now you going to med school. But guess what? Went to med school to finesse NFL players. Because the NFL players, they got to the point to where they didn't want a video vixen. They didn't want, they want a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse. Like, they wanted somebody like that because they like, man, I'm making money. I want somebody that could bring something to the table. And so I remember when these, you know, these video vixens, they tried to out me online and like go off on me because this NFL player came to me and asked me about this video vixen who was now in med school or nursing school, some kind of school. And I was like, well, bruh, I ain't heard nothing good about her. Like, people say she a HO. And I done heard stories of like people walking into the photo studio and the photographer that's doing all these pictures for her modeling business got her on the wall, waxing the brakes off of her. So here I am being honest with him, bros, telling him the truth. He goes and shows the girl my text. And the girl followed me online, love my tweets. It was in Twitter days. Love my tweets. She had another friend who was video vixen, sleeping with the athletes and all of that, got baby from athletes and celebrities. And then the friend tried to come out, oh, I wish if women knew how Tony Gaskins really feel about them. It's like, how I feel about y'all, hoochie mama. Like, it ain't about women, it's how I feel about y'all. And you know, tried to come out and all that right there. She trying to stand up for a girl. And the friend, she unfollowed me and all that. But the guy, he wanted to do that because men was jealous of me, because how much women love my message. So he wanted to make me look bad to her and make it look like, oh, Tony Gaston, this good guy online, but it's really how he feel about y'all vixens. So he did that. I never talked this butt again. Wow, this car done cut over. Let me get on that horn. Y'all got to give him a little bit of that horn. Y'all forgive me. It's like, you trying to get in the wreck. Like, calm down. Like, in that Honda CRV. Now, listen, I'm in a one-on-one Range Rover. It's like, if they would have hit me, and then that Honda CRV, it's like, is your insurance been covered this here? Come on now, you need to be driving extra careful. Like, come on now. I should have let them hit me already. Get a little insurance check. I'd have been talking those neck spasms. Y'all to see me in physical therapy. I'm doing videos from the physical therapy office. Yeah, get me about 75,000. Change my life. And so, listen to me. So that's what started to happen. These women started to go to med school and RN school really to get sat down. I'm like, why would you go through all that schooling to try to get an NFL player? But women didn't know sports. They didn't know sports, so they didn't understand, like, the guy you think you finessing that you finna be with is a bum. Like, he barely get on the field. He not finna last in the NFL. He make less than a good school teacher in the NFL. So you doing all this, and he finna be living on your couch in a year or two, borrowing money from you. Like, if women just was thinking, oh, you in the NFL, you got money. No, these boys be broke. They be broke. And so, unless you're a superstar, be broke is all outdoors. And so, this what I started to notice. So I'm like, man, all the women who have extra weight on them outside of the looks scale, these the women with the nice cars and the good jobs. And the women who look all dolled up, I never forget. Met one of them from high school. We done with high school. I'm in college playing football, bumped into her. She was a waitress at the buffet. So I started talking to him, hanging out with her. I picked up one day. I said, yeah, how was work? Same old same. How much you made? $12. Oh, I mean, that ain't bad. $12. How long you work? 8 hours? You work 8 hours? You work 8 hours today? You made $12? Man, I was like, but when I tell you, looked it good, went over to her house, she say you can't stay here because we got a rule that we can't have a man in the house. I say, wait, what you mean I can't stay tonight? Like, can't be over here? She like, no, because they'll hate on me. They'll hate on me. My neighbors will hate on me because all of us on Section 8. And you ain't allowed to have a man in the house if you're on Section 8. I'm like, wow, what kind of system is that? Like, my goodness. So I'm over there just chilling, just kicking it. You know, she go and cook me a burger in the old dirty pan. I mean, you could taste, you could taste the old burger on the pan. I mean, it was good now, cause you know that old pan seasoning. I'm up there eating a burger. I'm just sitting there on the bed eating a burger. Look over at a little bag, a little duffel bag on the floor. I walk over there, digging through the bag. I said, what's this right here? She said, oh, well, I dance. I said, what you mean, like, I don't understand. I mean, what you mean by you dance? Like, at the beach? Like, these baby suits. No, me and my homegirl, we got a guy that drive us to Jacksonville, and we dance on like Wednesday nights or whatever. Like, oh, all right, okay, all righty. So I'm like, man, like, so this is what y'all beautiful women have to do? Script and make $12 at the restaurant? I say, I should have known better then. But that's why I went, when I met my wife and she said her major was biomedical science and my major was I don't know, I say, yeah, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad. I say, okay, well, what's that? I said, what you want to be? She said, I want to be a doctor. I should have known then she was finessing me. Man, I got finessed. Well, my wife ain't worked since I met her. She came to my job, same job I was at, to work for a little bit, made more money than me. We had our son. My wife ain't worked since. She turned 40 this year. She ain't worked since she was 20. I say, boy, backfired on me. Man. I say, boy, I should have. But I ain't no better. I could have stayed out of draws, loved her, supported her, been abstinent, and helped support her to get her to be a doctor. Instead, I got her pregnant. I shot myself in the foot. I could be sitting on here like Desmond Scott, cooking, over here feet kicked up, with me a doctor. Here I am, want to be Kane Dangalang, want to be out here meat slanging. Got my wife pregnant. Now I got to go be a million now, take care of everything, when I could have been getting took care of. So listen, this thing what you got to realize, and y'all, I'm being facetious, because some of y'all over there, perimenopause kicking in. Whoa, Tony triggered my hot flashing. Oh my goodness, what you mean you want to get took care of? See, that's the problem with y'all. No, just being facetious. I ain't let that word go since a lady emailed me that one time when I was trying to do a lawsuit. She talking about we don't entertain these facetious lawsuits. I say facetious? All right, I went to Google that word. I'm like, what is facetious? I said, this woman talking about I'm playing around? Like, I'm dead serious, man. I wasn't serious. They ain't had now a lawsuit dollar. So that's the thing. What y'all have to realize is, like, while you waiting on Mr. or Mrs. Chocolate Thunder, Chocolate Temptation, you overlooking that other chocolate situation. Might be dark chocolate, might be milk chocolate, might be white chocolate. Like, we don't know, but you overlooking it. How did y'all get in a 3-car wreck going straight? And y'all forgive me. It's 3 women. Woo! I'm gonna let y'all have that. Y'all, oh, Tony, you sexist. You chauvinistic. I'm just pointing it out. Just let y'all know we was on a straight road and they got into a 3-car wreck. Woo! And so this the thing. You got to realize. So I got a client. I don't think, see, now I done helped to get into a relationship. I don't know if she watching my videos no more. Cause she happy in love. So she gets with a man that was outside of what she thought she wanted. Guess what? Buddy got a bag. When I tell you got a bag, guess what? She getting flown around the country. He in corporate. Nowhere near what y'all will call cute. But got a bag. He had to focus on his money. So now, well, other women get took to the state restaurant. She get put on the plane and flew to Africa to have dinner. And I told her the whole time, I say, listen, you got to get out of that right there. I'm gonna tell you what you need now. This what you need. This the kind of man you need right here. She told me about it. I say, that's what you need. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I'm not sexually attracted to him and all that right there. She listened to me, got out of her way. Now she like, Tony, I am so in love. I'm head over heels. This is a dream come true. I'm living my dream. This the most amazing thing. And all of my clients end up going through that when they listen. And you stop comparing. Like, listen, everybody cute in the dark. All them angle lanes feel the same. Had a client tell me the other day, Tony, you said it ain't the size of a thing. It's how you write your name. And you say we can't be getting caught up all over size. A man's size. She say, I got with a man. Now she wasn't living right or whatever in fornication. She said, I got with a man, Tony. She said he was the smallest man that I've ever been with by far. And she said that was the best sex of my life. And she got experience now. So I say, man, that says a lot. But what I was saying is, it ain't about all of that. So a lot of times y'all get caught up on the wrong thing, where I done had women come to me and they talking about they man got a, 10, 12 incher. It's incher. 10, 12 incher, and say it's terrible. Bout. Whack. Got it, but don't know what to do with it. Women telling me that about NBA players, NFL players, guys that y'all sitting and lusting over. Women to come and tell me that they terrible in the bed. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Who would have known? Who would have known? So I can't say their name because it's derogatory. But you want me to tell you who they done told me? I can say this because it's positive. You want me to tell you who they done told me is amazing in the bed? Lil Wayne. Gossip. That's gossip, Lord forgive me. But that's positive though. That's positive. That ain't derogatory. But that's the man's reputation. Yeah. Because I done coached several women that been out there. And that's why I try to tell you, I be out here, so I be in the trenches learning about this stuff. But how do Lil Wayne look? See what I'm saying? You ain't never confused Lil Wayne for Idris Elba. But let these women tell it. Say that man a connoisseur of the body. Say that man the best they done ever had. So, and then Lil Wayne is like 5'4", 5'5", 5'6". So guess what? Women will be overlooking him. And he gets women, the women who give him a chance, guess what they want from him? A baby. And so, but you let women tell it now, like, ugh, Lil Wayne ain't no good looker. Now, back in the day when before he, you know, did his hair, different colors and all the tattoos or whatever, you know, he looked like a normal, you know, normal black man when he was with, you know, Toya Wright. And it's like, you can't always judge a book by its cover. So you got to get to know a person. How this person talk to you, how they treat you, where they heart at. And that's what's gonna change things for you. But hey, I done talked my head off. I still got a ways to go. I'm on an hour-and-a-half trip. I need to check these text messages. Y'all, think outside the box. They might not be the height. They might not be the weight. They might not be the complexion. They might not be the race. Be open to love in a different way, in a different package. And it may become the love of your life. Like, give it a try. Be open-minded and see. Allow somebody to pedestalize you. Not literally, not like an idol before God. You know what I mean, though. Allow somebody to pedestalize you. Allow somebody to see you as the prize. Allow somebody to want to drink your dirty bath water, instead of you wanting to be with somebody that you'll drink their dirty bath water. Like, you be the prize sometime. And you can't have two prizes. Both of y'all can't be the prize. What in the world? Look over there. Y'all can't even see it. They hanging a cowhide. What in the world? These white folk done skinned a cow and is making a rug. Or might be finna make a jacket. What in the world? I have never seen nothing like that in real life. See, this Plant City. I think this Plant City or Polk City. This Plant City. No, this Selfner. This Selfner. My goodness. I hear children of the corn. I need to go over there. Hey, how much y'all want for that cow skin bite there? What y'all to do for it? What you want for it? Need me a rub. Authentic. Like, wow. Can y'all let that thing live? My goodness. They got a freezer full of meat. Feeding the whole neighborhood. I'm finna be walking around in that meat. But hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. All the important links in the description. Miami, San Diego, Dallas. I'm coming your way. Make sure you grab a ticket. San Diego is 4 shows. Grab a ticket, all 4 of them. Lord been good to you. Buy your friend a ticket. Bring your mama and your grandma. We just gonna be in there, what y'all call it, kicking the bobo. Just in there shooting the breeze, having a good old night, meet and greet. Just chopping it up, talking about Luenell and Al B. Sure and everybody else. Let y'all throw topics out there to me. We're gonna talk about it. But hey, God bless you. We'll talk soon.